How you guys doing? This is Martin. You know me from my series, How to Pay Off Your Car Loan in 36 Months Without Giving Up Starbucks or Being Cheap. You've watched my unemployment series. Also, you've watched my series where I talked about now with the interest rate at zero, we have what we call negative interest, which means when you put money in the bank, say I put $1,000 in the bank, at the end of the year, I have less money, which means there's negative money. Well, when I was younger, I had interest, say at 10%. I could put $1,000 in the bank. After 1 year, I would get $100 back, and that's what they call passive income. So like I say, that $100, that's like a week's worth of grocery or 2 weeks worth of groceries for some of you guys who be shopping at Aldi in a 99-cent store. So yeah, I'm just saying, hey, you think you could, I just don't, what I'm trying to show you is like, some people shop different places. It's like how healthy you want to be, how you feel about your family, what type of health conditions you are in, determines like where you want to shop. Or hey, you may buy an expensive car and you figure out, hey, to keep this car, I got to go shop at a certain place. So, that's what happens sometimes. But just think, if you could put $1,000 in the bank and get $100 back without working. See, that's what the generations and generations before us did. That's how they built wealth. They made money, put the money in the bank lent the money out, got a return on the money, and they got money back. Now we have what I call Generation F, which they don't have Generation NI, no interest. So now they have to put their money at risk. Just think if you were like put $100,000 in the bank, and at the end of the year you got $10,000 back. You don't what kind of confidence would you have? And you wouldn't have put that money at risk. Unfortunately, we don't have that option anymore. So this generation will not know what it's like to just put money in a bank, have it grow, and have that $1,000, $500 at the end of the year. All their money will always be at risk. So that's why I came up with the Blackjack retirement program. That's why I came up with the Powerball retirement program. Hey, what are some easy ways? Hey, after you pay your bills, after you get caught up, after you pay your apartment, after you pay everything, like, hey, say if you have $60, $70, $80 at the end of the month, what are some quick ways or you can start building towards saving money where you could go try to put some money at risk? So let's say you had an extra $80 that you saved at the end of the month. Well, you would save that money for 7 months and you could say, okay, I'm going to go to Vegas. I'm going to take $500 and just see what type of return I'm going to get on my money. For me, it's blackjack. For you, it may be roulette. Hey, it could be the slots. But this is disposable income where, hey, I don't need this money. All my bills are paid. I just want to see if there's a way I can get a return on my money. Because now if I take $500 and put it into the bank, I only get $1 back, man. Just think about that. $500 and I put it in the bank and I get $1 back, $5 back at the end of the year. And if you try to take that $500 out, you get charged a fee. So you see how things have just kind of, you see how like that the difference between 1% and 10%. So why not take that money to Vegas, gamble, win $50, win $100. That's why I recommend you do the blackjack, because right now, with all the plexiglass and all the masks and stuff, this is the time to take Vegas, because Vegas won't be too strict on the dealers. They just want to get people in there, get me paying for the rent, for the rooms and stuff that I can charge off with my business expense. Now I could go to the casino tables and now make some money. Hey, if I could just win $100, that's 20 times more than I would get. If I win $100, take $500, win $100 in a weekend, that's 10 times more than 100 times, 20 times more than I would make by putting $500 in the bank for the year and only getting $5 back. You see? That's what I'm saying. You got to look for creative ways to make money. Hey, you may do real estate. You may do this, do that. But all your money's at risk. This whole generation will not know what it's like to just have money and have it grow. So that's why you see so many people now just say, oh, fuck it, I'll just go buy a car. So you see so many expensive cars. Even for the older people, man, like the older people, my generation, think, hey, we got a deal. You see everyone driving around Jaguars. I was walking through a neighborhood. You see 4 and 5 cars in front of the houses. I hate to say it, I just call that a COVID house, man. It's like 2 and 3 bedrooms. The houses probably were built probably 20 to 30 years ago. So I already know they got termites and all kind of stuff. You can tell a ghetto neighborhood. I grew up in the ghetto, man. You can just tell. I can just look at the houses. The fences is all dilapidated. I'm like, man, these are the people I call up on the phone saying, hey, have you thought about selling your house? Oh, no, I'm going to save my house for my baby. What? Your house is a piece of shit in the ghetto. What you going to save it for? For a shootout? Go save it for a shootout, huh? That's why I look at these neighborhoods. It's like I had a lady cutting her lawn. Son's pushing the push mower. She's edging. So I'm practicing my door-to-door skills. So I'm talking to people just saying, okay, if you're going to do all that stuff, you're going to put some time and effort into your house. The problem is your house may be the best house on the block, but if I got you a house like next to you with a dilapidating fence, I got a house across from me with 5 cars, I got a house with a dead tree or dead dirt on the ground, how much money are you actually going to get for that place? Honestly. Let's look at the comps in the area. The comps, fucking comps, man. Did you check the criminal records in the area, man? See what's going on. How many times the Redlands police or Loma Linda police be paying people a visit and stuff, man? So that's what I'm saying. If you do have a house, especially in all these older neighborhoods, it's just basically they're going to buy that house, they're going to tear it down and put a multi-family house, put a duplex, triplex, fourplex. That's how they can get their money back quicker. House is a waste of money because you're always paying taxes. I passed a house. I had a house for a while. I didn't fix the roof. It's like house is like a drug dealer, man. Like once you get on house is like on drugs, man. Once you get a house, give me money, 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 give me money. So, but I thought that was funny. So working on my door-to-door skills, talking to people, and just get out and see what's out there. I like to see what's out there, you know. I like to see how much time people put into their houses and stuff. But in the end, does it really matter? Now we're in a depression economy. Half the houses around you, like you don't even know if your neighbor's paying his mortgage or not. You don't know. And then if it's like a rental house, what happens once that guy moves out? And then they say, okay, fuck the credit, man. Just get me a Section 8 person. Then they'll move a whacked out Section 8 person. And you be like me when I moved to my grandmother's house. I thought I was going to fix up the house, fix things up. Came out the house. This black guy had all these tattoos on. I just sold the house, man. Who the fuck's going to rent that place unless you got another thug? What's up, bro? Come over here and fuck my girlfriend with me or something like that. Or COVID house, like maybe have a kid. We'll have someone move in a whole bunch of their kids with their girlfriends and their kids, and they're all screwing next to each other in a different room, and at the end of the day, kissing each other, saying how much they love each other. So that's what I call COVID taboo houses, man. I'm just tough on those COVID taboo houses, because I lived in a house when I was younger. I lived with 4 people in like a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom house. Grandfather and I used to sleep on one of those roll-out couches and stuff. 1 bathroom. So I know. There ain't no way in hell I want to live in a house with no 4 or 5 people. Ain't that much fucking love in the world, man. Ain't that much fucking love. All it is a bunch of arguments, bro stuff, dogs and cats pissing all over the place. You coming and shit all over the place probably. Shitting and farting and all kind of stuff. Throwing up when you're drunk. So it's just, you don't want to do that stuff, man. So as you head into Labor Day, I'm like driving around. Labor Day now is like, do you have a place to park your car so you can take a day off from your labor? Now is like finding a place to park your car if you're homeless, and then getting back to making some money. I got a van up here parked with this. I was at the park, a guy, he's in the bathroom, then he gets out. Then after he's been sleeping in his car, goes to his car, cuts on his car, running the air conditioning. And then, what else did I see? What else have I seen? Oh, I was in Palm Springs yesterday. It used to be like if you go to this one part on Mesquite, 2 guys are living in a fucking corner. I don't know what the fuck they were doing, man. Shit's all over the place. Pigeons pissing and shitting everywhere. I don't know if they're fucking each other or what, man. I mean, you just see some stuff. And then, what else have I seen? Oh, yeah, the car. I was at the car. They have like a cool Infinity car with the guy with the half shorts. Maybe they need to take a break after sleeping with each other in the little car with the boyfriend, the dog, and the kid. I just look at people, man. People are doing some weird shit, man. So, but in California, they said, hey, we're going to give you that $300. Okay, we'll see how that goes. So as we head into like these next 4 months, looks like things are starting to open up a little more. So like I told you, all the healthcare workers are going to be vilified, so, and everything will open up. I also want to thank all you guys who hung in with me. We've been able to keep our viewership at least 100 for this entire year, up 100. We were always up to 200, 300, but then the shutdown came, and then now we're just trying to grow the channel organically, because you know, some people get upset when you talk about money. I looked at that, Do It on a Dime. It had 5 million subscribers. That's it. That's how people are going. Do it on a dime. Buy a luxury car. Do it on a dime. Go shop at the 99-cent store. Do it on a dime. Go shop at Aldi's. Do it on a dime. Go shop at Target and get that nasty ass meat. Do it on a dime. Go shop at Grocery Outlet. People are not going up anymore. They're coming down. How cheap can they live? And also like give the impression that they have money. I call this now, we're like the generation look rich, die poor. It's basically what you have right now. So people it's like a race to the bottom. How cheap you can be, yet have the coolest car, think you're looking good. And at the end of the day, you end up living with mom and dad, screwing your girlfriend next door. Maybe you screwing mom and dad too. I don't know, man. They hear you fucking next door. Maybe you say, hey, dad, you want to try her out? Or the daughter with the boyfriend, hey, mom, he's a horse, mom. Maybe mom gets drunk and say, hey, you ain't paying no rent, so someone's got to pay the bills. Got to offer him up, honey. Okay, mom. So that's my comments for Labor Day. So, but what I want you guys to do now, it's time to push hard, man. You got 4 months left. See what you can do to like make some extra money. That's why I have like the $75, $150, $250 pay off your car loan program. People are paying like almost $600 for that car. I don't care if you bought your car on Waterman and Rialto Avenue at that place. Because even if they buy the car cheap, they don't give people the warranty, so you still got to get your car fixed. So you'll be like where I was driving by today at a Goodyear place with the Beamer. He's probably like trying to get his oil changed, transmission changed and stuff. Tires, those Beamer tires, those let me just tell you, those sport car tires will kill you, man. If you buy a cheap pair, it kill you. They get you coming and going. If you want to at least get 60 or 70,000 miles worth of thread, you can try that. That's going to cost you probably cost you about 150, 125. Or you can try to get like the Falcons. Those are only going to last you 30,000 at the most. Or then I see some people trying to like push they don't even buy the tires anymore, man. They just go and just get the rolling on the donuts and stuff. So, or got to get the used tires. Those sport car tires, they work you, man. And don't think you're gonna get away like driving them for a while. I tried that for a while. I had all of them go out on the tire because they'll wear from the inside. They'll look like the outside will look good, but then if you reach on the inside, you'll find out it's bubbling and all type of stuff. That's why you got to replace whatever you guys do. If you're driving those Audis, Mercedes, especially those low profile cars, make sure you get those tires fixed, man. That's my safety message for you. Get those tires fixed, man, because you don't want to blow out on the freeway, because no regular tow truck is going to tow you, so you're going to have to wait for a flatbed. But today is Labor Day, so today, the new Labor Day is I'm homeless and I need a place to park my car. That's the new labor. 25 million people out of work. Probably another 30 million took pay cuts. Economy is basically at a halt. Basically, it's at a halt because there's no after school bump. So the lunch lady, the security guard, and the janitor aren't working. And this California, you just got your $1,200 bonus again on top of your unemployment. But this time ain't gonna be nobody spending no money. Watch, I'm telling you, I just know it. So, but things will pick up though. But I don't think things will pick up until at least mid-October. It'll take that long to discredit all the health experts and stuff, and people just say, fuck it, open it all up. But what I want you to do is just drive around and see around you. See like the homeless people. Hey, go and check on your neighbors, man. See what your neighbors are doing. Just like, how many cars are parked in front of my neighbor's house? Just go check. Just, hey, walk your neighborhood like it do. Like, do door to door. Walk your neighborhood. See what's going on around you. Just hey, this house is clean, this person's cutting their lawn. What are some things these people are doing? So that's what I want you to do for your Labor Day thing is, hey, what are people doing on this Labor Day? Are they happy? No one should be happy. So I say Labor Day should be canceled. There's no reason to be drinking alcohol. There's no reason to be traveling. There's no reason to be getting on the boat. None of that stuff, man. This is a depression economy. That's why I say, if you have the ability to make yourself save some extra money, do my Blackjack retirement program, $250. Learn the strategies I'm using. Right, let your money ride on my money. Or hey, take your money yourself. Go to Vegas. Just don't go to the Indian casino. They ain't gonna let you keep no money. Whenever you go on, that's like going to a porn store. At least the porn store guy lets you come in. But before you go out, you better go look at those videos, or you better buy something, or you won't be coming in there again. Like those Indian casinos, they let you know you're going to eat, get fat, do whatever you do, but you ain't going to take that dinero. What is it? Someone tell me, what's the word for the money in Indian? I'd like to know. But Morongo Indians, San Manuel, Patoga, they going in, they strapped shit. You might just like going into a Gestapo. Did they get their lessons from the Germans or something? Hey, intimidate the people. Let them know they can come here for fun, but they ain't taking their money. That's why I go to Vegas, man. Fuck. I mean, I'm going to my ground to downtown Grand. So what's across the street? The homeless, 7-Eleven, all that stuff. I got to walk a little more. There's a Bank of America down the street. But at least I know I can go in and they're going to let me make some money. Come on in here, bro. We want your money. You feel comfortable. I ain't got like guns everywhere. I will go to the MGM Grand, but damn, ain't shit around there, man. There's a McDonald's across the street. I think there was some other stuff. And the restaurants were okay, but then they're so far. The restaurants are farther from the rooms and stuff. It doesn't work for me, man. Downtown Grand, and I go into a little cafe where they charge me 5 to 6 times more than whatever. But I do like the bar, though. The bars are good. So, okay, you guys, it's just Labor Day, so I want you guys to think about some ways to make that extra money. My programs, $75, $150, $250 pay off your car loan program. Just think I can help you pay off your car loan 2 to 3 months. What would you do with that extra money? $497, $697, $897. Get out the stack program. What can you do to get your job? I got one job, extra job I'm starting this Friday at night. I got one interview for a potential group interview. Thursday, I have an interview at 3:30 about calling residents about home. I'm going to set up another interview for a company to call about commission calling for, I think, databases. Everything's the same. Basically, call, build relationships. And then that's basically all I have right now. Just I'm out there trying to make that money. I know a lot of COVID's been whooping my ass too, but you know what? People got money. People are going to pay for the Beamer. People are going to pay for the tires for all these luxury cars. They got the money. It's a payment economy, but we'll talk about that later. So today, just say, hey, just how many homeless people are living by me? Or how many people are living in a house next to me? And just think to yourself, would I rather stay in my house where I'm dumping money in, coming home, listening to these loud fuckers all day long, or would I rather sell my house, move into an apartment, or move into a house I can at least move out when the lease ends? So think about that. Do you really want to be in a house now? We'll talk about that later. Is a house really worth it in a depression where people aren't working, in a zero interest economy, and with a state that has rent control? Do you really want to be in a house? Talk to you later.